First up, camera stand setup. Lots of tape. Test 1 involved folding and sewing, and I was using a scrap piece of paper, hence the text and images on the back, so it will be a bit more flexible than the final piece. This particular fold creates a chevron pattern once finished. During class, we had discussed the notion of power systems in folding and hiding individuals, and the idea fascinated me. Those who get caught in these folds are never the same afterward, and paper is the perfect medium to represent this permanent change. It begins smooth and blank, but every fold leaves a permanent mark. I tried sewing some of the folds together to create areas of compression and release. The end goal is to create areas of enclosure, but I wasn't sure about the best way to do it at first. For the second test, I decided to approach things differently. I wanted to try cutting pieces of the paper and folding or sewing it together to create enclosed spaces. I decided to draw a mandala and let the shapes guide where I made the cuts. The first few cuts went well, but they were too small to sew together. I then tried making larger cuts, but I discovered I was cutting the center entirely out of the paper, so I left 2 of the petals secured to the outer edges. It didn't create the enclosed space I had wanted, so I created folds around the edges and sewed half of the petals to the top edges of these folds. The result was a partially enclosed space beneath the paper. I liked how the mandala had created uniquely shaped petals, so I drew another one, but with a focus on longer petals that could reach the center. I ended up sewing 3 layers of petals together to create a central space that was almost completely enclosed. It allows partial views of what's inside, in this case a mandala, but you would have to destroy it by cutting the thread in order to reveal the whole mandala, and it would never be the same afterwards.